Not for me, but what I've done
10 years of different pieces of the puzzle has come together.
that has really built who I am.
You were known famously as the pool guy.
I feel like a founder.
Hey everyone, welcome back. We've got Shayne Guy, who was lovingly known as the pool guy, rebranding and pivoting and creating a new legacy for himself and the thousands of people that he's going to change their lives. I know it firsthand. We've been working together for quite some time, and the amount of speed that he travels every day with clarity, intention, but also not with desperation. That's what I love about Shayne. There's a beautiful balance between that speed and the momentum and the clarity and alignment. I think alignment is a word. He's very aligned with the values. He's very aligned with the people that he works with. So he's really, really good at what he does as a human being. And then the service follows. So that's why we also have the story on how he came up with this whole brand name. And most of the tradies suffer or struggle getting themselves off the tools. But he's, as usual, a rebel, a revolutionary who wants that for a lot of people, because he's very clear on what his lifestyle goals are, and he wants to attract such people. So there's lots of wealth of information in this podcast episode. We're going to listen to Shayne firsthand. Let's go. Hey Shayne, welcome to our podcast.
Great.
How are you feeling today?
Good. It's great to be here. It's been a good morning. Good afternoon, sorry. Yeah.
Good afternoon.
I've had a good morning too, so yeah.
All right. So introduce Shayne Guy to the world.
Shayne Guy is my name. Yes, Priya, that is correct. I am working on a project at the moment to help the industry that I think has built who I am as a business owner. And I've never really considered myself a founder of something. I just kind of did things. And I think building this platform that I'm building now, Servigo, I feel like a founder of something. Leading to this, coming from the swimming pool industry, trades and services, I own a handyman business. I've done a bit of coaching before. Now I'm doing some business coaching as well. Before that, I was in logistics and retail. I've done a whole bunch of stuff. But I finally feel that I've got a good 10 years of solid, almost research in trades and services to go, I think I've got something to offer the world now. And Servigo was born going, well, I can't work physically for the rest of my life. So let's do something that can give back to the community that has really built who I am.
Yeah. And I think it's like your 10 years of different pieces of the puzzle has come together nice and, coherent and with a powerful back end.
Yeah. The 10 years I've collected things. So I'm a big watcher of people. So, I've followed people online for many, many years and just going, I really like that's what they said here. I'll screenshot it, or I'll download the YouTube video, or I'll grab their white paper on something. And I've just collected all these tools, and I go back to them all the time. And I think I'm just like, the knowledge is here. People would come to me asking questions and stuff, and I would give an answer. Like, oh, you know this stuff. And I'm like, oh, I think I laid the groundwork. All I needed was a back end to go to put that, provide a place for all that groundwork and content to live, and then support everyone else on their growth journey.
Yeah. So you were known famously as the pool guy. So what are you reframing that tagline as?
Yeah, I don't know. So I am on a big push at the moment to spend more time doing lots of video content. So it's really good to be here doing this today, and I've got a few people pushing me in that direction and holding me accountable, which is very, very important. So I would really like to, I think what you're asking is what will be my legacy
Correct.
going forward. And I would like to be known as not for me, but what I've done. And I think that looks like I went and saw Shayne with my business, and in 6 or so months, we have this amazing platform that is doing so much of our business on autopilot, which is allowing, me as the business owner or operations manager or whatever to actually really grow the business or work one-on-one with me or with a creative team or whatever happens to be, or to go further educate themselves and build long-term partnerships with these businesses where there's a community around it that is all growth focused and like-minded, so real collaborative and stuff. I love collaboration. believe in my soul that the world is built on good collaborative efforts, and there's more than enough work for everybody. And I think in the trades and services, there's a lot of people get sucked into, they have to take every job or stuff like that, or, no, that's my customer or whatever. In the swimming pool industry, I've probably got 5 or 6 guys that we share clients, and we know whose client that is. So say if it's my client, I can send them other people out to the house. That's another business, and effectively they're my competitor, but they're not.
Yeah.
They're a collaborative partner, and together we support each other. So it's like having a team of 5 when they're all solopreneurs. So I think that legacy that I'm trying to create is that I came into Shayne's, let's call it orbit. That might sound a bit egotistical, but I think that's what it is.
Shayne universe.
Yeah, well, you come into a thing, and I am really trying to build something
Correct.
that is a real community focused, and that when you attach yourself to this project, that you've got the support. So we've got supporting the platform, Servigo. I have a finance coach. We're about to hire a creative partner that does video content, on-site footage. We have, we do live speaking, we're doing podcasts, we're all this kind of stuff that just leverages your business in a way that I don't know that I've seen it done like this before. There's plenty of other great people that have really inspired me. So like Jack Delosa, Kerwin Ray, and these great Aussie guys that have built these communities around it. And I kind of want mine to be a different version of that, in a sense that, well, this is what I wish I had when I was trying to grow a business. So I think that's what I would like to be known for. What the term is, it's not the pool guy anymore. Just Shayne Guy is fine.
Yeah.
I think.
I think he's built a beautiful personal brand, Shayne Guy, and then there's other brands. And I think he's one of the few clients that I've got that I can text at 10 my weird idea and he'll get excited about it. And I'm like, we text at random hours, but all the excitement we share, that's rare. So thank you for that, because, you don't feel judged, or being crazy for sharing that idea. And someone actually loves it, supports it, and sees that vision as you, which is very rare.
I think you've got to have people around you that sit on the. If you're in the middle of a scale, and I'm certainly not in the middle, I push one way all the time, and everything I do is as fast as I can. Like, I met my wife, we were engaged a few months later, and then we were married, soon after that. And because I think if you see something you want, you just go for it. But you've got to have people either side of you go, hey, I've got this crazy idea. What do you think? And it might be go all in on that, or it might be, that's pretty cool, let's chat, or how do I get involved? But I think it's also sometimes you got to have someone on the other side to go, get enough on, or what are you dropping to take that on? And my wife's really good at that for me. She will go, can you fit that in? And sometimes the answer is no. So I've got a drawer full of ideas. And
Why am I not surprised?
that's where they're going to sit. That's going to sit for a very long time, and that's okay. Or I will bring them out when clients of mine go, hey, I've been thinking about this. What do you think? I'm like, I've had that idea myself, and I'm happy to share and my thoughts with you and help you get there. So
And then from drawer, it goes to your whiteboard.
whiteboard,
Yeah.
yeah, or hopefully someone else's whiteboard, because I think in a room of people with ideas, you should hear the ideas that people are talking about outside. It's incredible. To share and just be part of something with somebody is it's so much more fulfilling. You can't do it by yourself. Like, that.
Yeah.
I know that. There's no way that I would be where I am already, and I'm only 3% down the road in creating what I'm trying to build, without leaning on you and your team all the time and a few other key people as well. There's no way I'd be there if it's just me and my laptop, and a YouTube video. I just wouldn't get there, because there's no one to spitball ideas off or hold your hand to go, come on, let's jump.
I'll tell you, Shayne, you actually have a VA. The VA should be doing it, not you.
That's right. That's right.
So I think a lot of us need that reminder, to leverage, because we love to do things. We get sucked into it. But, Shayne and I fondly tell each other, like, we should stop doing that, Priya, and we should scale. So we've got this big goal to go to Dallas together next year and get Shayne and I this 500, SaaS clients award. I don't know what it's called, gold, silver, whatever. But next year we're throwing it in there.
Yeah, we're gonna have a crack, and maybe before then, the SaaSpreneur event in Sydney.
Yep.
I'll be working very hard. I want to take my project, so Servigo, I want to take it on the road next year and I want to do something called the Servigo Roadshow and implement real systems live in people's businesses in a room, and where we can ideally within 30 days really change a business's life. And I think then we can build a team around that
Right.
supports that.
Yeah.
And then that'll free me up to go to some cool events
That's
around the
right.
globe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hopefully, like take my wife around the globe with me as we do this.
That's right.
Yeah.
The kids are all in,
Yeah, they're all grown up now. So,
Exactly. So you
I'm getting jealous, and maybe finally they will want to come and work for me.
That's right. That's a nice place to be in, Shayne. And I know you are one of the fastest person to get where you are here today. I've seen your journey from day one, and it's just not for the video or the podcast. I'm genuinely saying people don't move fast.
Okay.
People don't move fast. So I really, really want to acknowledge the efforts that you put in and the big vision that you have, and the patience. You're not just impatiently moving fast. You're very, very clear on certain things that'll take time, but that doesn't stop me from taking those, baby steps today and keep showing up every day.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I am working very hard at this because I'm trying to change my life because
And that's
I know what,
people's life.
yeah, and thousands, I know what I want mine to look like, and I want that for everybody else. So if I can do that, I can then educate others on how I've achieved it and hopefully help them do the same.
Yeah.
Same thing.
And I know we both share common network. And one thing people do praise about you is always lead by serving, like what these guys said earlier. I think you've lived that because in the small world that we're part of, it's very easy to be bad-mouthed. It's very easy to get a bad name.
It is. And, in Brisbane here, it's a small town
Exactly.
still.
Yeah.
And it's actually one of the reasons why I called my business Servigo.
Yeah.
Because it is a service to a business. It provides many services. And I spent so long trying to work on a name, and I must have thrown a couple your way. And I think one day I've just gone, I think I love it.
Yeah.
Because it's a service, and it serves the service industry. So I do like to serve people without worrying about what comes back. I just think that if more people do that, the world will be a better place.
Yeah.
And we will actually all get further along by default if we just, give more.
Well, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank
Thank you so much for sharing your journey and your plans for 2026. We are super excited. We're rooting for you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Priya.
Thank you.